This is 24 Hours Until a New Year, Show 5, air date December 26th, 2023.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve celebration of the century. This is not 24 hours until the birthday. This is not 24 years until the new year. This is it. This is 24 hours until a new year.
And now, here's Chapter 5. John remembers his father. Well, that's how we're talking about today's episode about it, because, well, he's only 2 months away from the New Year's Eve, but this is going to be a big day, so let's watch the preview right now. Coming to you live, coast to coast, from JGN Studios in Maryland and Disneyland in California. It's JGN's New Year's Eve 2024. Let's give a big round of applause with a man of original content station himself, John Good! Hello everybody, I'm John Good, and welcome to JGN's New Year's Eve 2024, the final update. And we're going to get prepared for a New Year's Eve event, because I have some good news. Mickey and Minnie are invited for the Disney's 100th birthday party during the New Year's Eve 2024. But that's the official idea. And that's how we're going to talk about it on whatever today's episode is going to be. So so only about 65 days away for the New Year's Eve, and I really hope we're going to bring JGN's New Year's Eve 2024 will be here on television. So, thank you so much for watching, and please stay safe, everybody. Wow. Well, thank you so much, John Good. And today, I'm going to tell you something, because let me tell you something about my father, Richard Good. For your information, from my father of John's family, Land, Richard Good, passed away nearly a decade ago. So, shortly, we dedicate all of my shows that I used to watch with my father is a special tribute to my father's legacy. So we put Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes on JGN, and with no Teletubbies on it because it has a low ratings in it. And Disney's is one of the greatest Disney shows, and it will put it on A House of Mouse, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, Admiral Lagasse Live, and stuff like that. Because so back in the recent times, I used to play Press Your Luck with my father on DVD version. So, and later, and maybe a few years after, and 4 years after Richard's passing, Elizabeth Banks has been taking over the Press Your Luck series. The whole idea, I tried to watch Press Your Luck on the Game Show Network, and it's just supposed to be a big hit. But it's good. Yeah. Well, according to the rights to JGN, but because I just let me tell you why. Because I actually love game shows. It makes me happy, and I was watching it. Or used to have it back then. Well, so back in the old times, we used to, during the late night of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with my father, Richard Good, my father and I love Regis Philbin. And it is a masterpiece, but it is just priceless to watch. So, and also I love Wheel of Fortune with Pat Sajak and Vanna White, with a classic episodes. It used to have a syndicated version, and it used to air on Game Show Network. And I bought this board game, and it's priceless. It is a price to pay like this. I tried to go to Toys R Us and getting an actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Disc. And it's just an impatient little son. Well, when I was a kid. And I love Chuck E. Cheese. My father and I love Chuck E. Cheese. And it took a lot of work to play games, and I did it because I wasted a lot of points, and I got temper tantrum and then all over the place, and yeah, I've been dropped. I dropped a bombshell, and I said the F word with Richard is not going to happen, but that was because I say the F word too many times, with F it, and stuff like that. Like, it's not nice. It's a bad word. Yeah, back in, and then, this is, they moved to a nice house with Martha Good, the ex-member of JGN. And then I used to record stupid videos episodes on the GameShowParodies.com, but due to the shutdown for business, and it was before taking over to JGN, and because my father loves Teletubbies. It is just fine. It is so cute, and it makes me cry a little bit, and it makes me laugh a lot. It's nice. So in a few years like in the last house of Richard Good's house, and here in Missouri before he's passing. But because this is our last appearance of my father at the St. Louis, Missouri. We used to watch it, and we used to have it in these TVs back then, but it a little gets me angry, and a lot of fans are gonna make me incredibly angry about Martha, and it gives me. Yeah, that's my mom. I just ate the entire breakfast buffet, stuff like that, but. So maybe in the next segment, and about that, because then we'll go switch it back to a regularly scheduled programming. So on back in this year. So this year, Disney 100 will become became a popular celebration. It is a super big hit. This time, I have to tell you, the Disney 100 Years of Wonder has been a huge success. So does Disneyland 50th anniversary and Walt Disney World 50th anniversary sometimes, but it's okay. So, one of the greatest memories. So, apparently I can't show the pictures on these videos due to its copyright concerns, but it's not very good of a clip about it because. So I really hope we're gonna get prepared for the new and an improved version of JGN. So this is gonna be a great idea to think about it. So we're not around. He said it. Here's our lineup for JGN's New Year's Eve 2024, and then we're gonna do New Year's Eve and 24 hours until New Year. 24 hours into the new year movie will be at the first part of the movie. And then the JGN's NFL Showdown will be ready for it. So I really hope we're gonna get prepared for that one. So and then that's pretty much it. And let's get back to our normal routine. On 2023 for this year, JGN John Good went to Sweethearts Night 2023. Will be teamed with Serena from Pokemon, and I was just got zonked out without a parent's permission. I'm not very good at staying up all night, and it makes me kind of stinky. By the way, so my father used to go to the ice cream stand here in Maryland, and it is good to hear. And the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets used to play it on PlayStation 2. It's just like we've seen this game. Went back into memories. We used to watch the Looney Tunes Back in Action thing from the old days. It's very nostalgic. But, so, I used to have temper tantrums back in the old days, and then too many confetti and streamers to pick up. That's too many of them. And then whistling with the audience, it's not good. It is just repeated every single minute. That was just a little off guard. Even though for my huge concern about it, like, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh my god, we're so right now. I try to watch Canada 2003. It's just a little silly, more sillier than usual, and more bad than usual. That makes sense, and. So for the future of JGN, we need to tell you about what we're gonna do into the Battle of the Seuses, like a Dr. Seuss battle, like a block like a comparison movies like How the Grinch Stole Christmas from 1966 versus 2000 film. 1966 or 2000 or 2000. We have to compare to that, and then Canada had for 1971 through 2003. Which one's going to be better? We don't know. what is about to happen. Okay? We're going to do animation versus live action. This is a pretty cool one. So, without any said, so right now we finished the plans. So right now, thank you so much for being part of it for 24 hours until the New Year mini-series event, and I'll see you at the JGN's New Year's Eve 2024 full movie event. It was going to be 2 hours and 40 minutes. Reminder: this is an hour and 20 minutes per part. So thank you for being part of it for all these years, and I'll see you in the JGN's New Year's Eve 2024. Attention, all of the JGN fans. We're in 65 days left until we're going to get prepared for JGN's New Year's Eve 2024. Starring Chef Emeril Lagasse, Michael Strahan, the host of $100,000 Pyramid, and a special tribute to WJZ's 75th anniversary, Al Sanders and Jerry Turner. And starring the Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and their pals. And my host of the original content master himself, John Good. This is it. JGN's New Year's Eve 2024. Coming this December. Reminder, all of the portions will be recorded.